Yes.
What's up, everybody? It's Jeff Mills here, and we are live on the Power Lead System interview series. And today we have our guest, Bones Rodriguez. Bones, say what's up. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here. And my cute daughter is about to go out to the playground. She was just coming to give me a kiss goodbye, right? Kiss. Mwah, the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
This is Poppy Joy Adelaida Rodriguez.
Poppy. Hello, Poppy.
Say hi.
Hi, Poppy.
Say hi, Jeff. Can you say hi, Jeff? Yeah, good enough. Yeah, she's 20 months old, and we took her brother. We took her and her brother to the Bronx Zoo yesterday. We had him play hooky from school. Went to the Bronx Zoo. There's a new dinosaur exhibit, and we could just do that. You know, yeah. We could just decide to do that. We decided at what, like 8:15 in the morning. He was like, "Am I going to school today?" I was like, "No, you're not. No, we're going to the zoo." So I'll see you today, okay? Can I kiss? Goodbye. Mwah. I love you. Have fun, okay? Okay. Bye. Bye.
So today we're going to talk with Bones about what he's doing to have the kind of lifestyle that he has, where he has time freedom. He can do the things he wants to do as an entrepreneur. He can go to the zoo with his family, or he can sit at his computer and work on his own business, his own ideas. He can make money online. We're going to talk today about some of the ways he's using the Power Lead System successfully to build his Power Lead System business, as well as generate other income opportunities for him using the tools inside the Power Lead System. So stick around. You guys are going to enjoy this interview. You're going to see a different perspective of a lot of use case studies of how people like Bones is using the Power Lead System to get leads, traffic, sales, and exposure to his programs and his businesses. So let's just kick it off with a little background to you, Bones. What do you want to share about yourself, that you can just talk about your background and how you got to be here and what led you to the Power Lead System?
You know, I start a lot of my videos by saying, hey, my name is Bones Rodriguez. I'm an actor, author, entrepreneur, born and raised in New York City, where I live with my wife and 2 kids. I say that like at the beginning a lot of my videos, and that kind of sums it up. I was born and raised in New York. I went to school to be an actor. Well, no, I went to college and got out, and I'm an actor here in New York. But we were all waiting tables and doing odd jobs and sucked, and you never had time to audition. So I saw an ad about making money online, and this is a long time ago now. And I was like, well, yeah, that sounds good. And I ended at the very first thing I was doing was like making basically an affiliate program, you know. And one day I made $20, and I was like, that's it. I was like hooked. I was like, that is it. I was at rehearsal, and my phone told me I made $20 that day, and I was like, you guys, this is it. This is it. We don't have to have day jobs anymore, you know. And they all thought I was crazy, and they might be right, but they have day jobs, and I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me about how the time freedom is important for you and your family with what you do working from home.
Well, you know, at first it was just so like I could be free to audition when it came up. And that's true, and it worked. But then it became I was free to not go to work, which was far better, far more interesting. You know, I guess I'm ambitiously lazy, right? Mm-hmm. Like I hated doing stuff at school. If school told me I had to read a book, I never wanted to do it. However, when in high school and stuff, we played Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games, and I read every book and made maps, and so super motivated to do things that you want to do.
Yeah.
And making money on itself was kind of like a necessary evil, right? It's like, and the only thing I knew was trading time for it. But when this necessary evil that I didn't have to trade time for, it was imagine if you could wash the dishes without touching them, you know, it was amazing.
So, wash the dishes without touching.
Without even like you just eat and then suddenly they're clean. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
So it was that kind of thing that really got into me. And then as I like grew and started learning more, it just became fun, right? And it became like this new creative outlet. What new ideas were happening? And on the internet, everything changes so quickly. that for me, it just became like, now I was an artist because I didn't have a day job, but I was still making money. And, you know, it went up and down. Sometimes I was like, oh boy, I better go do something. And, you know, it was never has it been like this consistent, you know, like clockwork ever. It's always been up and down, but you get used to that. And that's actually great also.
Yeah.
I think when I was coming from the job mentality, it was like, well, if it's not exactly this amount every week, how am I going to know what to do?
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, so it became freedom. It became about having my days to do whatever I wanted. And I realized what a different world it is, especially here in New York during the day when everyone's at work. It's just different. And my wife and I, at the time, she was my girlfriend. And so it was just about me being free and her and like going out places together. Then we had kids, and now it's a completely different existence, especially being the only dad at the playground. And, you know, knowing what your nanny's doing all week. And the answer to that question, by the way, is taking care of your kids better than you do.
Yeah.
And, you know, being a man at the playground during the week is I'm like a unicorn, you know? And a lot of the kids, especially the boys, want to come play with me. They all know me. Hey, Bones is here, da, 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 you know? So now it's less about me, and even less about me and my family. It's about this message of like, hey, a lot of men don't know their kids. Yeah. And you don't know it. It seems like you do, because you see them from like 6 o'clock to 8, you know? But it's entirely different. I think a lot of fathers will tell you that yeah. All of a sudden you're with them all the time, and it's just a different feeling.
No, my brother's the same way. Like my brother, you know, he works all day and he comes home and talks to his daughter for a couple minutes, 5 minutes maybe, and then they all go their own separate ways. And that's kind of how life is. Yeah, and that's the life they've chosen, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Yeah, and you found a better way to make an income for yourself, to give yourself some more time freedom, and plug yourself into a system that you call a vending machine. And we'll kind of cover the vending machine model and what that means. But what I wanted to say, first of all, is thank you for the time you dedicate to our members in the Power Lead System Facebook. If you're always in there, you're posting screenshots, you're posting pithy sayings to kind of get people motivated and amped up, and you're offering support, and you're a very essential, very very honored member of our team. So thank you for doing it at your own time cost to help everybody's members inside the Power Lead System, you guys. And so he's always in there, and we appreciate that a lot. So tell us how you are using the Power Lead System as this Swiss Army knife, or this vending machine model. Like what do you look at the Power? Well, first of all, how did you find it? How did you find the Power Lead System?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't remember. But my Power Lead System story is kind of funny. You're right. I'm in the Power Lead System group a lot, and people know I'm rude, but I would just say truthful. You know, everyone's so polite about, oh, well, you work to your level of whatever. And for me, I needed to be knocked over the head. So I'm the guy, the tough love, knock you over the head guy when I'm there.
I'm like that too. You're matter of fact. You just tell it like it is. There's no reason to dance around something. Here's the truth.
Yeah, the way I see it, you know, for me. Otherwise, I feel like I'm lying. If I'm like, oh no, do whatever you think is right. I'm like, look, if you do what doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and that's the end of it, you know. Anyway, so speaking of doesn't work, I found PLS and the Lead Lightning page, and I was like, what is this thing? Oh, it's only $7, you know, and just like a great deal of people, they're like, well, let me see what it is for $7. And my expectations were low, right? So I saw it, didn't know what to do with it, and so I left it alone for 1.5 years.
But you kept paying for it, or no, that's a one-time payment?
Lightning's a one-time $7 fee. Right. I left it alone for 1.5 years. In my back office, you can see I joined it. The first sale, I think I sent it out or something. I had one sale in I don't know, I want to say 2015, June 2015. And the next thing isn't until January 2017 or something like that. Maybe another year back, something like that. But nothing for a year and a half. And then I don't know what caused me to go. Probably some financial panic I was in made me go see what else I had bought. And I looked at this thing. I was like, oh, this promotes itself and any affiliate link as an autoresponder for one-time payment? Like, if you know all those words, that it promotes any other affiliate link as an autoresponder for like a week or maybe even 2, I don't even remember, for a one-time payment, that's huge.
Yeah.
It's an amazing value for $7 one time. And I say it, and I have many videos on YouTube that say it's the best $7 you can spend. There is no better use of $7 that I am aware of. Other than Lead Lightning. So once I understood that, I believe I started, I put in like an affiliate link and I made sales of that product, but also some more things of Lead Lightning, whatever that meant.
And then you get a $6 commission on that $7 sale.
Right. And I made $6 commission. And then maybe somebody upgraded and then I decided to pay attention. Unfortunately, right? It happens. But then I like looked further and I was like, oh, this power lead system, you can use it to sell anything. It wasn't just like an opportunity, right? It's an affiliate program for an amazing amount of software and tools. Oh, I didn't get that. So I bought gold and then I saw, oh, these are all tools that people like me, people who have businesses, will want to use. Oh, this is to help the MLMers out there who don't know how to do stuff online, how to do it online. Oh, this is great. And so it was that like understanding that helped me out. So what I tell people now is that Power Lead System is like owning a vending machine. And that makes sense. If you've ever passed by a vending machine before and you've bought something, you know that the owner of that vending machine made money. Now, he didn't make the candy, he didn't make the soda, he didn't make the machine, but he bought all of those things. But since he owns the system, whenever someone buys something from that system, that person, the owner, makes money. Mm-hmm. And so PLS itself, and I say that Lead Lightning is like a gumball machine, right? It's one product, it doesn't cost much. And, you know, it's a great, you know, I don't know how much gumballs cost, but I'm sure a gumball machine is pretty profitable right away.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe not. I don't know.
You gotta have some traffic coming through there.
You gotta have traffic, right? And you know already that the vast majority of people walking by a vending machine won't buy anything. Mm-hmm. Like the vast majority won't buy anything. But if your vending machine is in front of a dance studio where people are hot and sweaty all the time, they're going to buy drinks from there.
Yeah.
After reading Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, my wife and I bought a little candy machine. It was a 3-chamber thing. We put Skittles, M&Ms, and M&M's peanuts, and we put that machine in a theater that we did shows at every week. And we emptied out quarters every week. I was like, wow. So this is what PLS is. Lead Lightning is like a gumball machine, but PLS is the whole machine. And not only can you sell things that you put in the machine, because you can put just about anything else in there. I guess we'll talk about that in a minute. But you can also, listen carefully, sell the machine. So imagine if you're walking by a vending machine, you buy, you know, Skittles and soda, and you're drinking it, and on the machine it says, hey, do you want to own a machine like this? Call this number. Now I hope that analogy makes it so clear, like makes it into the real world for you, so that there's no question about scam or what's the digital thing. Like, that's it. If it makes sense to you as a vending machine, all it is, it's a virtual vending machine.
Yep.
So if that makes sense to you,
I think it makes, that's a really clean explanation. And
cool.
You guys, it was very clearly broken down right there for you. The Power Lead system is a vending machine that has a lot of tools, like marketing tools. Like you can build websites, your own websites with this tool, and sell your own stuff with this tool. You can use the autoresponder to do follow-up emails. When people opt into your list, they get followed up on with as many emails as you want to program in there, or you can just use the default emails to follow up in there. You can do Google Hangouts and live videos like we're doing, and have a page set up with your own look and feel, where your video and you're out there talking about whatever you want to talk about, promoting whatever program you want to promote, whatever affiliate link you want to talk about. And all you got to do is just get traffic to that. And it's also a training program where we train you and show you all kinds of resources and places you can go on the internet to get your links in front of hungry, starving people that want a vending machine, and put that link in front of them so they click on it and then go to your lead lightning page or your Power Lead system page, and they start to consume the products in your vending machine. And they realize, eventually they're going to realize, this is a very powerful tool, and I want to own the machine.
Exactly.
I want to have this tool so I can share it with the world so they can have the tool. And, Neil and I argued a lot. We always did back in the day about how much should we focus on the business opportunity of Power Lead system and how much should we focus on just the product. And, everyone loves the compensation plan. Everyone loves the amount of money, excuse me, that you can make as a Power Lead system unit or user. But I wanted people, I always argued for product. We got to focus on the product. Let people know how powerful this product is. And once they get it, they're never going to quit. They're going to stay for years and years and years. Now, how many years have you been using this platform?
Yeah. So I wish I looked. I either joined in like 20, I said it before, but I think I was wrong. I want to say, I could probably look it up, but I want to say 2013, 2014.
So we're talking 6 years now, 5-6 years.
Yeah, exactly. So like my sponsor has been getting $20 a month that whole time. And
yeah,
I'm not on the phone.
Guys, think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Imagine having a product that you've got a handful of people on that they don't ever want to get off of it. And think of what would happen to you, Bones, if you lost all your websites, all these things that are floating around the internet now that you've put value on, and all of a sudden they just disappear. I mean, that would be devastating for you. But, you can have the membership of the Power Lead system, which is like, what, $54 a month, right? You can have that covered with, three members in your system covers your monthly bill, so that you don't actually have a monthly bill anymore using these tools. Right. Use the vending machine. Just go out there and get 3 people to sign up, and now your system's free every single month, and you just keep adding members, and your Power Lead system starts to pay you a residual monthly income. And we've had several of our members who are using this platform who get their monthly incomes in several $1,000s a month. We interviewed Amanda here last week, and Amanda is making, I saw her, she posted on the Power Lead system, I think she got like $3,000 or $4,000 for her weekly check. Yeah. Just for her affiliate, the people she's brought in. Right. And we had Ace and Rich in a recent interview. They made over $106,000 just from the income made inside the Power Lead system. Now, of course, I'm speaking to the choir here, you guys, and you already know the deal here. Right. But once people get into the Power Lead system, Bones, what is it they start to do? They start to upgrade, and what do they buy these other tools. What have you found valuable about these other resources in the ladder of the different training modules we got in the back office? So
let me continue that analogy of the vending machine, right? Because that if you buy soda to sell, if you're selling a can of soda for $1, maybe you bought it for 50 cents, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to sell another can, well, you have to spend another 50 cents. Okay. But what people don't realize about the digital courses that we have in the Power Lead system, the Diamond, the Platinum, and MTI, is that you only buy it once, and you make unlimited commissions on that. So let me say it again. If you were selling a soda and you sold it for $1, you'd have to buy another one for 50 cents before you could sell it for $1. Now we're talking about spending $150 for the first, for Diamond, $150 one time, and getting unlimited $100 commissions on it. But that's not even the whole value of it. Like frankly, that's good enough. That's why I bought it. I bought Diamond at $150 because I wanted to sell it. The same reason that if you owned a vending machine, you would buy soda to sell it. Okay? So even if it were terrible, I would buy it to sell it. Fortunately, it's not. Fortunately, it is a course in marketing. So continuing the analogy of the vending machine, let's say you had a vending machine that sold books. You could, right? Let's say you had a vending machine that sold books, and over here is a book by Oprah, and over here is a book by Deepak Chopra, right? And over here is a book that's called How to Make Money with Vending Machines. Well, you would read that book, wouldn't you? You own a vending machine. You would read that book. And guess what? You could also sell that book. Does that make sense? Right. So, of course, you would buy how to do better with vending machines for $150, and you could sell it over and over again. But guess what? The other courses in there also are how to do better with your vending machine and how to market in general, which everybody who has a marketing system should get. You can go, I mean, every week JVZoo and ClickBank are selling new marketing courses. And I've seen a lot of people on Gold go buy some $500 course from somebody else before they get it from Power Lead System, which is so bonkers. I would say that it is just the worst use of money. Yeah. So, imagine that those other upsells, we call them upsells. They're real, or we call them upgrades. They're really not. They are separate products sold by your sponsor's vending machine. Okay? We call them upgrades because it's been around for a long time. So there's a lot of MLM language that isn't really work here in the affiliate world. But those upgrades are actually just marketing courses that are available to you to buy and then sell.
Yeah, we kind of talked about, Neil and I talked about that in the early stages of the Power Lead System. We're like, should we force people that in order for them to have a stake in the profitability of these other products in the vending machines, should they have to own those products first? Or should everyone get the vending machine when all the products are in it? And if anyone buys anything, they're going to make a commission. And we ended up landing on the decision that, if you're going to own something, then you need to own the tools too. You need to be a member and a user of these great courses. And so the Diamond course, you got to buy that, and then you can make a commission on it. And then the Platinum course, the Social Profit Academy, which is my course, you got to buy that, and then you make a $400 commission when somebody buys it and they upgrade on. And then the Master Traffic Institute, when people buy that for $1,500, you're making $1,000 commission. But they're great products, you guys. They are fantastic marketing courses, mindset courses, tactics and strategy courses that will teach you how to do internet marketing and how to promote anything you want to promote, whether it's the Power Lead System as a standalone product for you, or you want to use the Power Lead System to sell whatever it is you want, which transitions us, Bones, to how you are using the Power Lead System. I think I'm going to put up a website.
Before you do that,
okay, go ahead.
It's my experience that sometimes people will buy one of the courses, right, and they'll find the thing they don't like about it, right? And I get it, because they're just making me buy this because whatever. But again, if you owned a vending, I don't drink Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is disgusting. But if I had a vending machine and people who walked by my vending machine liked Mountain Dew, I would sell Mountain Dew because it's not up to me.
Right.
So people who like marketing courses buy marketing courses, and you can have them. That's it. So yes, how am I using it?
Okay, so we got a website we're going to put up here.
Let's show the other one first. Let's show Mobile Money, if you don't mind.
This one here.
Yeah, it's more.
Okay, so talk about how you built this page. I'm going to know the strategy. I'm going to show it here. What's the strategy of this page? How did you build it? How did you use Power Lead System to design a website like this?
So, you know, there are a bunch of templates back there, and you know, the dollars and all that. I used one of the templates, one of the sales page templates, to make this page. And what this page does, it has a banner there, and I put in the video, because I made a video talking about how to make money with your mobile phone. It's basically downloading an app. And I actually have another version of it too, but this is the one that I have here on PLS. And you can scroll down and you can see I wrote what it's about, and there's videos, and I used, it's, you know, like, it's like using Word. So I made this basically like Word, and I add bonuses, and there's video, and at the bottom I added a buy button, and I used something called Stripe that I connected it to. Pretty simple. And this is another product that I made that is in my vending machine. And because my vending machine is virtual, there's unlimited number of things I can have in that vending machine. So when people have opted in to find out about Lead Lightning through here, through anywhere, eventually they're going to end up learning about this course. So, and I made this. This is all mine. And when people buy it, they go to another page where they get the information. And I wrote a book on Star Trek, Captain Kirk's Guide to Women, How to Romance Any Woman in the Galaxy. Okay? And if I wanted to, I could make a different version of that and sell it right here on PLS as well.
So you're actually building your own websites, and then you're selling your own products, and you're keeping 100% of the money that gets sold on these websites. I even use this to post stuff on JVZoo, where I do have affiliates for. Yeah. So it's very powerful, you guys. The tools of the Power Lead System that gives you your own website building platform. You can go in. It's called a WYSIWYG editor. WYSIWYG means what you see is what you get. So when you drag something here and you put something here and you put text on the spot, it's like Bones said, it's kind of like working in Microsoft Word. Now, some things are coming soon, you guys, that are going to be in this in the WYSIWYG editor that's going to blow you guys away. So be watching for that very soon if it's not already here. But there's some updates coming, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to blow your mind when you see how easy it is to use the Power Lead System in the future. But it is still pretty easy for people. Are you a programmer, Bones? Are you like versed in HTML?
I've learned to do stuff. I've learned, you know.
Right. You know, you gotta learn, and you gotta do the best you can with the skills you got. And you know, and if you don't have the skills, that's when you go hire Brian Bracken, right? have him build the funnel for you.
But look, the templates are simple. Look, you can literally take a video from YouTube, plug it in, and make your buy button go somewhere. I mean, you really can just do that.
Yep.
You know, look, you can be an affiliate for just about anything online now. This course, I'll tell you, this course is about apps that you download and get paid for, okay, that you can refer people to, and they get paid and you get paid. It's a brilliant thing. You can just make a video like this. Hey guys, I have this app and it made me money. And you can plug it into this and put your little share link that they give you on a button and be done. So, you know, you don't need to, I know we're talking about a course that I made, and that sounds like way far away from people, but it's not. It's right there. Like, it's not that. If you like knitting and you have a special way to knit, you could make a course on it.
Well, you talk about like what you did with your actors. You know, you have a lot of starving actors out there, and how are you trying to help them?
So when I first made that $20, it was like, hey guys, you know, we can do internet marketing. We can make money online instead of watching tables, waiting tables, watching babies and walking dogs. And so I kept doing that, you know, and one day I was selling something, and this is a long time ago now, but one day I was hanging out at the park with my girlfriend during the summer over in Sheep's Meadow. And like, you know, my phone was going off, but it was an old phone, whatever. I came home and I realized that while we were sitting at the park, I'd made $1,200 that day. because I had like Google AdSense going and people were buying stuff, and I was like, what? And I mean, that was it. So $1,200 to, waiting tables or walking dogs, watching babies, that takes a long time. So I started telling actors, look, you can be free. And then I wrote a course on how to do that. It's called No More Waiters, How to Build Your Acting Business Without a Day Job. And, I made that and I put that on ClickBank. But this is before even the Power Lead system came around. And now I made a version in the Power Lead system too. So it's a vending machine and you can sell anything in it. You can sell other people's stuff.
Let's talk about this. We can talk about this in a second. I want to talk about traffic.
Okay.
So what are some ways that you're getting traffic to these different pages, whether it's to a Power Lead system page or to a product page that you're selling your own products and services? What are your favorite sources of getting paid traffic, free traffic to your offers?
I know people listening want me to give you like one thing, but just like the vending machine, I want to give you something that makes you understand it better, so that when I give you the one thing, it'll make more sense. Okay. I paid someone $1,000 an hour to tell me how to sell my Star Trek book. Okay. I didn't know how to sell my Star Trek book. I paid this woman $1,000 an hour to tell me how. She said, most people buy the same thing over and over again. So what is your thing exactly like? And can you put it in front of those same people? So the answer to the question is, if I'm selling a book on Star Trek, how do I get in front of people who have bought Star Trek books before? How does a band who sounds like, the Rolling Stones, get people to buy their stuff? They go in front of people who have bought Rolling Stones stuff. If you're selling something on cats, go in front of people who have bought stuff on cats. So for Power Lead System, and this is huge, guys, listen to what I'm going to tell you. Get Power Lead System, the free lead system, Lead Lightning and Power Lead System, in front of people who have bought the same damn thing from someone else. Do you know somebody who buys every Make Money Online thing? Put it in front of them. Do you know somebody who buys every this you can't see this curtain right here? That's where I do a lot of my videos. That's a library of books. Most of them are how to make money in real estate, how to make money in stocks, how to blah, 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 blah. I buy every Make Money thing. Put it in front of me, and all of a sudden, you'll have a customer who pays you $20 a month for years on end. Mm-hmm. So if you are an affiliate for the Power Lead System, put it in front of people who have a home business. That's it. In front of people who have a home business, because they buy home business stuff. This is a home business stuff.
But where are those people? Where do you find
them? So
them?
there are people on. So every time you get an email from somebody who's trying to tell you about their thing, send them your thing. Facebook has 1 million groups on how to make money. YouTube has 1 million videos on people saying how to make money. So you can make a video for YouTube. You can post in Facebook groups. You can use places like Udemy, which does solo ads. But check this out. Also put in front of people who buy solo ads. Okay? So if you are selling something to people, also sell it to the people who sell to the same people. I have bought stuff from Amanda Ray. Amanda Ray's bought stuff from me. I buy stuff from Rob Fraser, from Franco. Those guys have bought my courses. Not because we love each other, but because we're all interested in, they all love me. They all love me. I am friendly with them. But because we're all those consumers, okay? If you're going to sell peanut butter, sell it to people who buy a bunch of peanut butter stuff. Let me create other things for the same people and tell them about Power Lead System.
Yep.
So the way I get leads is by helping other home business people with stuff that they need. Oh, and by the way, Power Lead System, you can get Power Lead System too. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I do solo ads. I do use every one of these sources, okay? But I use them to honestly help other people in the same business and tell them about Power Lead System.
That's awesome.
I hope that made sense.
It made perfect sense. I think it's fantastic. I think people are getting some great value out of this interview. I hope you guys are liking what you're hearing from Bones so far. Let's talk about income. Has this been able to give you a nice income? Is it paying the bills for you? Do you have a lot of people on your platform right now?
So here's how I have had to do this because of the way I am. A lot of us, myself included, have shiny object syndrome. Have you ever heard that before? Right. So, I mean, I love Power Lead System. And if I had to only choose one business, it would be Power Lead System. Not because I'm being interviewed now, but because it has a small entry point and all the way up to $1,000 commissions. That's why. It's not for any other reason. I happen to like it. It has a lot of great things, but if I'm paying the bills, that would be the only thing I had. But as I said, I have a shiny object syndrome because I love it. But it can be crazy and mismatched, and you'll find that a lot of people have a lot of different businesses. What I've had to do is I pay our bills with my Power Lead System income. Whatever we get from Power Lead System pays the bills, and then I get to play around with other stuff.
Right.
So I do another opportunity and I make a $3,000 commission on that. Woo! Now I get to spend a bunch of money on the next whatever the hell thing I want
to do with the family.
Right. But I leave Power Lead System alone. It goes right into our joint account and it pays the bills. There are times when I have not been paying attention to my Power Lead System business. I'm going to be honest. But all it takes is making a couple people understand that they can make $1,000 by going all in.
Yeah.
How many $1,000 commissions do you need to make every month?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you have people who are doing hundreds and the 400, how many do you need? Not many. So, a lot of people get focused on like the gold, and it's $20 a month, so that means they want to get 400 consistent 400 gold members. Or just find like 2 or 3 people to upgrade to MTI.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It's the same amount.
Yeah. So it's the same work too. It's almost the same work.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question. So we talked to Ace and Rich about their follow-up platform.
So hold on, just to say, so I've averaged something like 1,000 a week here. I say that because like there was a week recently that was like $64, but then another week that was like 6,007 something. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm going to say I average something around the likes of $1,000 a week.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. $1,000 a week is $4,000 a month on average, guys. And there's like sky's the limit on the money you can make here. So let's talk about your approach to engaging with people who get into the trials, who get into buying the products. Some of our members are very active, hands-on. They're going to reach out. They're going to send a personal email. They're going to call them on the phone and say, welcome. They're going to post inside the Facebook group, welcome member, blah, blah, blah. What is your follow-up? What is your nurture campaign? How are you doing it? And I know some people might do it differently. What's your strategy?
So I don't want to motivate people. I was in Amway forever ago, and I got full culted into that, if you know what that's about.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want anything to do with that. I don't want anything to do with like the old style MLM like stuff, right? I want to wake up and see who bought what. Okay? And because I want freedom. Like I don't want to be somebody else's boss either. You'd probably make more money that way because people kind of a lot of times people need that, but I don't want to do that. So my follow-up is that I believe that people do what they want to do. People don't do what they need to do. They do what they want to do. So I'll send an email to somebody saying, hey, follow these directions and you'll make money. And if you want to call me to do better than that, great. Do that after you follow those directions.
Right.
But I'm pretty virtual, except that I like talking to people too who are fun to talk to. So if someone wants to work with me and get to know me so we can like da-da-da-da-da, that's fun, man. But if I got to drag somebody to do something, no, that is not me. And that's not why I got in the business. I got in the business to go hang out in the park. Yep. Not to call you and make sure you did the thing or show up for my webinar and blah, blah. Nope. That's just not me. Okay. I don't even do many webinars. I did one last night, but I haven't done one in like months. I just don't want to.
Let the system do the follow-up for you. Let the system be the system. Let one thing that we teaches duplication in the MLM world is like, people will do what you did to them, they will do to other people, whether it's good or bad. So if you let people come through the lead lightning, funnel, or if you let people come through the power lead system funnel, the funnel does a pretty good job of just telling people what they're supposed to do. I mean, it does a great job actually of telling people, click here, go here, buy this, get this, start here. It's all, and then follow the steps 1, 2, 3 to get started. Just go log into the members area. Here's step 1. It's really, really simple, you guys. And it's so like Neil, I, and all the people that made the platform, we wanted to make sure it was incredibly duplicatable so that you could have the time freedom to do what you want to do and enjoy being an entrepreneur and go have fun doing the fun things that entrepreneurs should be doing instead of sitting on the phone. Now, again, everyone's approach is different. Yeah. And the platform will do the work for you. But hey, if you want to reach out and talk to people and bring them into other platforms and other training systems, more power to you guys. It's out there for you to do however you want to do it. To back that up, I have never seen someone standing next to a vending machine saying, hey, come here, buy this candy, buy this soda. Come here, buy this candy, buy this soda. Right? So if you owned a vending machine, you wouldn't do that. Right. You wouldn't call them, hey, did you buy your candy and soda this week? You wouldn't do that.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this up. Let's kind of bring this to the home stretch here. We have your YouTube channel. Do you want to talk about that real quick? Like what is going on with YouTube and how are you using YouTube to brand yourself and get traffic and stuff like that?
I don't brand myself on YouTube. The whole
you got 28,000 subscribers, man.
I know. So yeah, and if you go to videos and sort it by most viewed, you'll see I have like a software now, but if you go to videos and go to most viewed, you'll see, so look at the number on that first video. It's like 2.5 million, right?
Yep.
That was an accident. That video I made after reading Rich Dad Poor Dad and watching Tim Sale's video. That I was like, oh man, that was really smart. I kind of want to make my own. I mean, it's pretty much a ripoff, right? I added my own deal, but it's kind of a ripoff of them, right? But I had it there I made it just because I wanted to help people learn what I had learned. 3 years later, it took off out of nowhere.
And do you have are you using at Google, what's called YouTube? What's the way you get paid?
Yeah.
AdSense?
So I have my videos monetized now, right?
So you get paid every time someone watches those videos.
I do. So when that was and I find that YouTube makes you put up more videos sort of, but I mean, I get checks from YouTube. In fact, last year I made more from YouTube than my acting career. What the? But so I like using YouTube because again, it's in front of the same people. It's in front of the people, but my channel is not branded. This is my straight channel. That third video you see there.
Yeah, I don't see that many videos of you in here. Just a few personal videos in here, but otherwise it's just you with PowerPoint style videos. Is that how they're mostly done?
No.
Oh, they're the talking head videos.
That channel is just whatever I have made, and the third video there is my proposal video to my wife.
This one here.
Yeah, which is the first video I loaded up in 2015, which was like a month after YouTube started.
205, you mean?
205. Wow. 2005. I proposed to my wife during a show that I had written, and we videoed it with a VHS camera in the back of the room. And I said, her parents wanted to see the video, and I said, oh, I guess I'll copy the VHS and mail it to you. And somebody said, no, there's this new website called YouTube, right? So we figured out how to put it up there, and like we sent it to her folks. 10 people saw it. 20 people saw it. What 200 people are seeing this? What 2,000 people are seeing this? It's actually one of the first viral videos completely accidentally. It's on another channel as well.
That happened to me too. I went to Hawaii and I shot videos of Pipeline, the big wave in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And that video is the most watched video on my video. It has nothing to do with marketing.
Right.
But it's been seen like 700,000 times, these big giant waves that are going on in Hawaii on the North Shore.
Yeah.
Just kind of fun. You know?
And yeah, it's so crazy. So I have made other videos and they're nowhere near the same numbers, right? But I kind of will read a book or see something I think is really cool, and I'll kind of make my own version of it and put it up. But I also just put up anything about myself. I'm not using this page to market. It would probably be better if I did, but I've had it for too long. Does that make sense?
Well,
like I have to start all over.
Shots of you in here, so you are doing personal branding on here, whether you say.
But that's for acting, dude. Yeah. Like that video is a video of me of my commercials from TV.
What's this acting, fame, and porn? Were you a porn actor?
Maybe.
But
as I said, I started out by trying to tell actors about how to make money online. So a lot of videos are about that. Like there are a bunch of videos. You see, one of the videos is me on the electric company. Another video is me with a commercial with Allen Houston. My McDonald's commercials are there. So this is just me. And I actually find that it works to my advantage because people aren't like, oh, this is his marketing channel. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, this is everything. Me. Yeah. So
what would you say to people who might be a little bit timid to be on camera, who want to put themselves out there like you've done with a video? Are you using just the camera on your phone? Are you using a nice camera? Or are you using webcams? Like, what advice could you help people overcome just to get rid of the stage fright and just get out there and do it?
It comes to motivation, right? And here's like a lot of us come to this kind of business with a job mentality and the idea of like, well, what's the least I can do and how much will I make if I do the very least I can do. But that's the kind of the wrong thought process. The thought process is how can I help people in a way I want to and get paid for it? Because money, and this is coming from an actor, remind you, but money is like applause, okay? Or like if you're a comedian, like laughter. You can't get up there and be like, laugh. You have to give a bunch of stuff before you can get laughter, okay? You have to entertain people before they can applaud. So you have to give people what they call value before they'll pay for something, okay? So the usual answer of how to get over stage fright for YouTube is just do it, or don't put yourself on camera, just make a PowerPoint video and put it up. That's true. I think you'll find that other places. So the answer I want to give you is how do you want to help folks and also have them find out about Power Lead System? My most popular video there has nothing to do with Power Lead System. It has to do with the difference between buying things that charge you and buying things that pay you, which is an idea I got from Robert Kiyosaki. Buy things that pay you? What? Hurt my head. How can you buy something that pays you? I made a video about that and said, one of the things that I buy that pays me is at blah, 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 my website. And that's how a lot of people see me. Was that an answer that was?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Because you're an actor at all, and
yeah. So for me, I'm happy to be on camera.
Say, Bones has an unfair advantage because he's always in front of the camera because he's an actor. Hey guys, guess what? I'm not an actor, and I'm always in front of the camera. And I never got trained how to be in front of a camera and do the stuff that I do. But I just started doing it. I started making talking head videos on PowerPoints and screen share videos, and I started just getting comfortable in front of the camera like I am now, and I just do what I do. This is not what I was doing, many years ago, but I figured a way how to do it and how to get paid doing it, and I keep doing it because it keeps working.
If I may, it's one thing I wanted to remember to say, and I want to tell you. So everybody belongs to some group. Okay, cat lovers, Star Trek fans,
make money online.
Make money online people, surfers. But here's what I want to say. There are 3 niches that you'll never go broke in, they say. Health and fitness, dating and relationships, and make money. Okay? So let's say you're camera shy. Let's say you don't know what to say about making money. It doesn't matter. Here's what I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to give you my example because this is how I started. I'm an actor. That's a group of people. Within that group of people, of actors, there are people who want to make money. And they all have the same reason. Because they want to be free to audition or be free to make whatever videos they want or movies they want, right? So, and as an actor, I could come on video or write a book or whatever and say, hey, actors, for those of you, as an actor, I would like to have my time free so I can audition and have time to make shows. Therefore, I'm using Power Lead System. Hey, cat lovers, wouldn't you love to just hug and kiss your cat all day and not have to go to work? Well, here's how I'm doing it. I'm using Power Lead System. Hey, surfers, man, going to work sucks when you're missing the wave. Instead of doing that, I get paid while I'm surfing because I'm using the Power Lead System. So whatever group that you are already a part of, call out to the ones who want to make money. That tip is worth far more than whatever website you're hoping to get leads from. Mm-hmm. Okay? I hope you hear the sincerity in there. Find the people who are like you already, who like cats and want to make money, who like surfing and want to make money. Okay? Find them.
It's the old phrase we've heard forever. It's like people buy from people who they like, know, and trust, but also who are like them. People buy from people who are like you. People will buy from people who have similar interests as you. Know, like, and trust. And creating a platform and using a platform that allows that to happen easily is the magic behind what we have here with the Power Lead System. So we're going to wrap up today. Bones, I want to thank you for your time. Any final words of wisdom before we close it down that you could say to people who are struggling? Let's talk to the struggler. Let's talk to the person who just joined a couple months ago and they're wondering, should I stay on this platform? Like, why am I not making money on this platform? What can you help the struggling entrepreneur with some final advice?
Here's why you're struggling. You don't really want to do it yet.
Just come on right out and tell it like it is. You
don't want to do it yet. You're hoping that somebody buys this thing. And even when they do, sometimes you might doubt it anyway. How about you follow the directions for just a little while? And after you make money and see how like simple it was, then decide if you want to do it or not. Do it now and decide later if you want to. Commit to not making that decision am I going to do it or not until you've made $1,000. After you made $1,000, decide if you want to do it anymore or not.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well said, you guys. Well said. So you guys, that's it. That's it for today's interview. Thank you, Bones Rodriguez, for being on here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Wisdom, your insights, your knowledge, your talents with everybody. Thanks everybody for watching this video. Share it with people you know that you think will get value from this, because We have a lot of our interview series that's now going to be on a special website that you can use to introduce your downlines, the people who join the Power Lead System with you. Get them into the library where they can watch these videos. There's all different kinds of backgrounds of people here: techie people, nerdy people, full-on MLM people, actors, regular people. They're all a wide variety of backgrounds. And you can use those to point people to certain videos that might relate to their own stories too. And then get inspiration, and then get people to stay longer, make more money, and use the Power Lead System to have success. Thanks for your time, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Next interview. Thanks, Bones.
My pleasure, Jeff. Thanks.